Hi everyone, it is I, Sharon. Tell me if you are here. Tell me if you can hear me, or should I run and get my headphones? My name is Sharon 𝗏𝗏. I am the soul alchemist. I am here to sage you and to sage myself. How was your week? Can you see me well? Can you hear me well? You can hear me well. That's Insta. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Hi, Suzanne. From Dubai? No, from Brisbane. From the world. Well, hello, and welcome to our Thursday live soul time. We are speaking today about fuck it all, misery versus joy. Well, tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about what do you do when you can't handle it anymore? What do you do when you had enough and you're like, oh my goodness, what are we doing? How are we going to do it? And what's happening? We just adjust the cameras here. I want to see a little bit more of my crystals. The house of crystal, trust me. Yeah, let's do it this way. So I want to know, what are you doing? Firstly, how was your week? You're in bed the whole day. Oh dear. What else do you do? It's misery versus joy. So what are we having? How do you handle yourself when you are in misery? What do you do? And then how do you shift yourself into that joy? So let me know what it is. I want to know what it is. I'm going to supply us with some tools. Here's a few things that I wrote here and shifted it. So misery versus joy, fuck it all, or let go and let God. So if you'll stay a little bit longer, I'm going to do a little meditation of let go and let God. So let go of the misery and allow God to transform it into joy. How about that, right? Would that be good? So do you ever say, I want to have fun, yet I can't seem to enjoy myself? And no, I didn't write it personally to each and every one of you, but I kind of did, because we are all the same. So those of you who think or want to know, it's kind of personal, but it's very general, okay? What happened when you're out of your comfort zone? What happens to your self-confidence? Do you have self-confidence? Do you hold it? Do you have it? Write to me. Come on, I need some banter here. Talk to me. Do you eat? Do you drink? Do you drink alcohol? Do you isolate yourself? 007, you went to bed, right? Do you take drugs? Do you do shopping? Do you do any of this? None of it? All of the above. No drugs though, right? And this is where people are doing, right? Retract from going out. That's it. Isolate. Go in. Become the hermit and then stuff yourself with whatever you feel, whatever is coming. This is, hey Delucia, this is where we need to shift the energy and allow ourselves to realize what is it that we're actually doing that doesn't help us. So when you are in misery, that means that you're unhappy. That means that you're not feeling right. That means that something didn't go your way. When something doesn't go your way, does it really mean though that it's the right way? I'm not so sure about it, does it? So is it your way or is it the highway? So this is where we need to actually make a difference with what is happening to us, to know, to discern what we need. So I can tell you, with the big saga of house renovating, when we are doing the house reno, we deal with a lot of people. And sometimes people's actions, behaviors, not always suits yours. And the question is why? Is it because that people commit to things and then they say that, and then they don't do it, and then they deny that they said that they did it, or then they Just saying, no, that wasn't in what we've agreed, but it is written, it is said so. So what do you do with that? Do you suffer, sit quietly? Let's say it's home, let's say it's work, let's say it's colleagues, let's say it's many things. Imagine in a month you will never hear this train again. What do you do? Write to me, please. Hello, Catherine. Do you take it on yourself? Do you breathe within yourself and you're saying, oh my God, it's my fault. I'm so miserable. I'm sad. Or how dare they do it to me? Then you become the active victim. How dare they do it for me? Catherine, are you trying to write Hey Ho? It's a song, you know. You get frustrated. What do you do when you get frustrated as? Suzanne, what do you do when you are hiding? What is the thought pattern that is happening? And see how much you are giving your power away, how much you actually give, sorry, my curls are going crazy. How much you give your power away, right? You focus on negativity, exactly right. So you give your power away to the actual negative emotions and feelings. Now, when we are connecting into the energy and see what it is, someone has challenged you. Big deal. Lot of hate until I realize the energy I'm wasting. Exactly right. Exactly right. So I want to ask you, beautiful people, why do you even bother waste the energy? Or how quick does it take you to recover from it? I remember that there were times when I had a lot of frustration in my life, and then when I looked at it, it was like, okay, how quick can I now get away with it? How quick can I now shift it into positivity? There were even times when I said, okay, I'm a Reiki master for like 22 years, and one of these, just for today you will not be worried, just for today you will not be angry. And I'm like, shit, I've passed those too. What am I doing? It's like the 10 commandments, we have 5. And I'm like, take it back. I used to meditate and tell my guides, take it back, I don't want it. And then my guides used to tell me, they were laughing at me and they said to me, well, you're in a human body. What is it that you want? You are not in full perfection and that is the perfection, because this is where you actually grow and raise your vibration to be in a human body, to be in those patterns. And then quickly, it takes way longer to annoy me, unless it's, of course, injustice. Injustice, I still jump. But then I'm like, ugh. Then I try to look at it much faster. The whole thing of the process is faster. Be angry, 30 seconds to a minute. 3 minutes of anger debilitates your immune system for 8 hours. 3 minutes anger, 8 hours of the immune system. Not worth it, okay? That's why when you hear in the media all the fear, it stresses you. And once that you're stressed, your energy level, your cortisol, everything is being boom. So then what do you need to do? We need to change the energy. We need to change that platform of behavior to shift it into the positive way. One might ask, how do we do this? First of all, you have to be aware of it. First of all, you have to realize that this is what's happening for you. And once that you are, hello to all those that joined us. And once that you are realizing it's a decision to change. So here's my question for you. If you know that drinking poison will actually harm you, will you do it? Yes or no? Will you drink poison? Will you drink, I'm talking let's say cyanide. I know that you will say Coca-Cola is, I know that you'll say cigarettes are, I know that you'll say many other things. But let's say official. I'm not talking about addiction. Will you take a shot of cyanide? No, exactly. So why do you actually drink that anger within you? But this is what we do. When we are allowing someone else to affect you, to upset you, to trigger you, to make you go crazy, it's on you. It's actually on you. Allow me to say it again. It is on you. And why is that? You have a choice how you're going to behave. You have a choice on how you're going to be, I guess, managing yourself. So if you will see a child doing something that is like naughty, you will smile. You'll say, but when they're adults, you will actually say, what? They should know better. They need to know. And then your inner child is jumping back and retaliating. So what do we have? Two little kids fighting with each other. Can I tell you, I've heard a lot this week, but he was supposed to do this, and he was supposed to do this, and why didn't he do this? And I'm not touching this. And I'm like, okay, can we just do a win-win here? Can we just, literally, kindergarten teacher, can we do a win-win here? Can we just see how do we solve it? Now imagine yourself doing it at your work, with your family, with the friends, with whomever that had harmed you, frustrated you, and stressed you. How do you think that your energy will change? Shalom Shachar. How do you think that your energy will change, will transform, will shift? Your energy will be so powerful because you'll be standing there saying, oh my God, it's my inner child throwing a tantrum, ready to go charge or play or not play or be upset. And this is where everything changes. So when I'm asking you, what is it that you need for yourself to enjoy yourself, for yourself? What is it? You might say love, you might say support, you might say fun. And then what if you don't get it from anyone else? Are we just going to sit there and wait and wait and wait? Nope. We are going to create it for ourselves. We are going to make sure that we are supporting ourselves. What does Whitney sing? Everybody with me. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. So you're going to love yourself, or you're going to be still frustrated and unsupported. If you do want to get angry, 30 seconds, go. Punch, scream, I don't know, pillows, whatever you want. Just do that. It is okay. But 30 seconds, put a timer, done. Okay? Otherwise, you're stuffing up your adrenals. You're winding yourself up. Your cortisol has boom. Temperature goes up. Hot-headed. You just want to someone ain't gonna, it's not gonna do anything else. It's not gonna do anything for you. So I ask you, please allow yourself to chill out. If you're angry, if you're frustrated, if your husband, if your wife, if your child, if your animal, if your colleague driving you insane, allow yourself to chill out. Allow yourself to actually be in the loving zone. Now, what does it take from you? Your power. Where does your personal power sit? In your solar plexus. So you have a beautiful big sun sitting here. And what do? You break it. So imagine that you have this energy, but then, and you're trying to hold it, but then this anger come, and this boss come, and maybe you're the boss, so your workers are coming, and you're trying to hold it, but you can't hold it because it's already been broken. So what's the power that you have now? You're not united. It's like, it's no good. So we really need to work on that self-love to hold ourselves to the levels of self-control, self-love. And then you'll just be smiling from everything. You will find solution from everything. I can tell you a funny thing. So I'm installing a skylight in my new place. Beautiful skylight. Come people to do solar system. What do they do? The skylight is not finished yet. Beautiful window. What do? They put a pipe in front of the skylight, so nothing can be built. So imagine this pipe, skylight, and I'm like, am I really seeing it or what? And I'm like, okay, am I going to lose my shit? Am I going to scream and shout? Am I going to laugh? Let me tell you, I've done all of it. And then I literally just enjoyed myself. And I'm like, you don't really think that that's going to happen, right? They fixed it this morning. But when they said, no, we can't do anything, it is done, the person is not coming anymore. Well, let me tell you, this person almost lost their job for not thinking. The boss came, the boss fixed it. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay. Why? Because there's a commitment, there is an agreement, there is a payment, and there is like factor of how the job needs to be done. Right? Right. So where do you stand for what your rights are? How are you holding on and holding people accountable to what needs to be done without losing your shit, without being angry, without being a victim? So then what? How can you allow yourself to really be in that state of mind? Write to me. Tell me. And thank you for those who are joining us as well. So remember that inner hatred, that inner stress. Good evening, Nat. That inner hatred, that inner stress is actually called fuck it all. Fuck it all. Or more decently, fuck it all. And what does the fuck it all means? The fuck it all mean that you don't care anymore. You don't care about yourself. You don't care about others. You will express it differently. But whatever way that you're expressing it is going to affect you, to be at peace. And is that what you want? No. There can be so much anxiety. There can be so much depression. There can be so much sadness. There can be so many other reactions that just doesn't help you with what you need to do. So what do you think the solution is? Tell me. What do you think that the solution is? Yes, not everyone at once. I just want to see. So what is really happening is that when you are connecting to what needs to be done, you have a choice. The question is if you are following. First of all, breathe 100%. Breathe, assess. When you're breathing, you're actually, make it a long breath though, okay? When you are breathing long, right? You're actually allowing yourself to take a break. When you're taking a break, you're giving your head a chance to cool off. Once that you're cooling off, you can actually think. Because remember, what happens with the adrenals, switches on, brain shuts down, you're moving into the reptilian brain, and you're in fight, flight, freeze. See ya. We shall see you, and we shall come back at another time. And this other time can take minutes, hours, days, months, and for some, years. Because every time that they'll be triggered, they will feel exactly the same way. So what is it that you want or that you need to help you to be so cool, calm, and collected? And by the way, I've started to teach last week my course, and I have such a beautiful group and they are brave enough to actually allow themselves to look inside of themselves. Now, this week, something very interesting happened. Even though it was International Women's Day and most of the participants are women, there was one man coming too. Half of the group couldn't come. And I was like, oh my God, what are we doing? So then I said, instead of doing it catch-ups, I taught the people that stayed some meditation. And when I've done the meditation, it was actually about letting go and letting God. And how did we do that? It is actually by realizing that you do not have control over anything but yourself. I'll repeat, you do not have control. Hence, you are trying to take control over something else. Now, I believe that the meditation is already on my YouTube channel, so you can always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sharon Tal, the Soul Alchemist. Feel free to subscribe and do it, and just follow that meditation. It's about 12 or 13 minutes. Stick with it. It's a good one, because when you are not allowing yourself to be in your full power, you're losing. So it's interesting because I was guided to show you, konnichiwa, I was guided to show you the two remedies, which is in control and in joy. Both of them are relating to the solar plexus. They are yellow. So it's the solar plexus chakra, as well as to your personal power. So in joy is for people who are feeling down and not allowing themselves. So enhancing your ability to express and have fun. Dream. Be creative. It enables you to communicate your truth and boost your willpower, right? And the second one, I am in control. It's for all addictions. So enhancing your ability to overcome substance abuse such as alcohol, coffee, tobacco, sugar, and illegal substances, and support your liver. So it has a liver cleanse, and as well, what sits in the liver, what emotion relates to the liver? Anger and frustration. Do we really want to have that much anger and frustration? No, thank you, not interested. So, would you like me to take some for you too? Okay. So if your mood was down, even though the weather was fantastic today in Melbourne, and for those of you who are empaths, I'm sure you can feel what's happening in the Ukraine and what happens in the Ukraine, what happens in Queensland, here, what happens still here in Victoria, what happens around the world. This is super challenging because it's just not right. Again, it's big children playing with big guns and making big noise for nothing. It's Mother Earth being angry that things are not proper and floods everything. It's horrible. Oh my God, she just coughed. Is she sick? No, I'm not. I'm not. So, I am in control. And that will control some of that anger. Here. This is for you. This is to release the anger. When I'm in anger, my back hurts. Well, if your back hurts, that means that you feel unsupported. What happens to you when you're being angry? What happens to you when you're in misery? What happens to you when you forget to have fun? And this is where we need to shift it, to have fun, to have enjoy, or enjoyment, or joy, or to be in joy. So, can you say, I'm the best? But can you say it truly from your heart? Can you say it truly from your essence? I'm the best. I'm the best that I can be right here, right now. I'm the best. I'm doing the best that I can do, provided that you are doing the best that you can do. Can you say that? Say it with me. I am the best. Steph, say with me. I am the best. Because if you will look at yourself, how hard are you being on yourself? Thanks. Say that. Not me, you too. You need to say that. Yes, you can be more productive. Yes, you can do more. Yes, yes, yes. But all this yes, but chops you off. Okay? Total smile. Very good. So say, I'm the best. I'm the best that I can be at this moment. Can I get better? 100%. Can I do things differently? 100%. But can you please acknowledge what you have already achieved so far? Can you acknowledge how freaking amazing you are right here, right now? Oh yes, but I can change this and I need to do this. Trust me, the next session that I'm doing, I'm going to sit here with my recliner, legs up. Okay, I just kicked the camera, doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it like this and just talk to you with chill out. Why? Because this is who I am. Do you want me to be the preacher and to be the hard? Nah, not interested. I just want you to be in flow with yourself. I just want you to enjoy who you are and what you are. Are you willing to do that? One of the chapters, are you willing, ready, and able? Get the book already. I'll sign it for you. Who doesn't have my book? You need to do it before I print the second one. Because I need to lock myself in an apartment and just write for 7 days straight. And then there'll be a book. Right? Right. Okay, so do you have any questions? Misery to joy. A, it is your decision. B, it's a choice. C, you need to allow yourself to remember beautiful, positive things. 4, or D, because I can change it, why not, right? Think of something fun, think of something good, think of something that you are good at. Stop looking for faults. Because when you are looking for faults all the time, what happens? You will always have more things to do. Trust me, there are always more things to do. I'm going to conduct a wedding, please God, in a couple of weeks to this couple, and they're both Virgos, and I'm a Virgo. So I said to them, it's going to be the most Virgo-ish wedding ever. Everything will be efficient, everything will be neat, everything will be tick, 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 tick. And guess what? I still have to be on the flow if something goes wrong. What can go wrong? Who knows? I'm not even going to manifest it. And no matter what we'll do, it will be okay, and we'll just have a big laugh. Does that make sense? It is what it is, and this is where we all have to be in trust that whatever is happening, okay, for a reason. And this is what it's about. Do you have any questions for me? So for my meditation, please connect. Go to my YouTube channel. Or if you want me, I can send it to you in person, but you have to send me a message via WhatsApp because the file is big. Hello, Nikki. Nikki is another person that I'm going to wed soon, on the 4th of the 4th, at 4. Here we go. Here's São Paulo Santo. Why do we dwell on our mistakes? That's a very good question. We dwell on our mistakes. We dwell on our mistakes when we had expectation that we haven't met, when we have expectation from someone else. If you made a mistake, what, do you want to tell me that Kathy Freeman got the Olympics just like that? Do you want to tell me that Ian Thorpe got it just like this? For the older one, Carl Lewis, did he just get it as it is? No, it's practices, it's trying, it's moving, it's assessing, it's finding new strategies over and over again. And this is where we need to allow ourselves to be in our top of the game. And when you are in top of your game, it doesn't matter what place you have achieved, as long as you gave it the best shot that you could at that specific moment. Because if you'll be running after a whole night of drinking, you won't be running as fast as if you were cleansing and clearing your body, do you? Right? And this is where you need to take care of yourself. And besides, what is a mistake? It's a mistake. You took it and you missed. And big deal. Big deal. Who put that expectation on you? When you're putting that expectation on yourself and you're being so disappointed, well, that's your ego. That's really your ego talking. And your ego is saying to you, oh, you should have, you could have, you would have. Why didn't you? Stuff it. Stuff it. Okay? Because you need to shush your ego and say, chill out. Because what you really need to do is to say to yourself, how can I do it better? How can I improve? What have I done here wrong? Now, again, in my book, The 7 Distortions of Self-Identity, one of the things that I'm speaking about is the difference between questioning and doubt. I can ask you, couldn't you do it? Now, can you see what condescending it can be? Couldn't you do it? Or, couldn't you do it? Same question, same word, different intonation. One of them was like doubting you. Why didn't you do it? The other one is like, why didn't you do it? Oh, I was busy, I was this, I was that. And you're giving me answers which is factual. But when I'm like condescending, it is, you feel like crucifying. You feel like that I'm judging you. You feel like all of that. I remember one year my daughter, 𝗪𝗂, she did this subject at school. And I think all of the class, she passed, but the rest of the class, like the average was like 40 something. And I said to her, why? And she said, I don't know, Mom, but everyone, like the average was 40 something. And I'm like, so what did the teacher did wrong if the whole class couldn't understand it? Everyone will look at the kids, but when it's all the kids, there's something wrong with the teacher. If I will teach you a subject and all of you won't understand it, it's on me. It's not on you. It's maybe the teaching style, maybe it's the presentation, maybe I didn't give enough time. This is where I will say, okay, how can I do it better? What do I need to do so you will understand? I'm here for you. I'm here sitting on my free time, my precious free time, because I feel joy to do that, to speak to you, to empower you, to strengthen you, right here, right now. Because this is like part of my mission. My mission is to empower you, okay? And I don't want anyone to put on a pedestal anyone else. It's about you finding, and if I can inspire you, let me inspire you so you can see if I can do it, you can do whatever your it is. Okay? And you can say, Sharon, say I'm invincible. Yes, I will say that. Doesn't make me a guru, doesn't make me your Buddhi, doesn't make you anything. It makes you believe in you, because I believe in you. I believe that no matter trauma that you had in your life, you can overcome it. You can strengthen it. And then you need to let it go. Let go of the trauma. Let go of the stress. And you'll say, oh, but it's so hard. I know it's hard. You're freaking looping and looping and asking and looping. However, it makes you loopy, right? However, there's time of reflection and there is time where you actually make the healing for yourself and you shift it and you move it and you still live among the living. And then could be that your inner child will still, will bring that energy to you to say to you, hey, look at me. So I want you to look at your inner child every single day and say, are you okay, darling? Because that little child is where your soul is entering from. And if you're not connecting to your soul, nothing will work out. And this is what we need to shift. We need to shift that stress that we are not doing what we need to do. Perceiving. But once that you'll have courage and you'll have trust, boom. And it's funny, today I spoke to one of the ex-students actually of my course, and she said, "You're always so courageous." Because I said to her, fuck it, what else can we do? What, will I sit at home and just wonder what I can do? No. See, I'm missing Hawaii, and my Kumu Brenda, she got it for me at the market there, and I love it and I miss it. It's like a beautiful shell. So today I'm wearing this. I miss Hawaii. I miss traveling. So you bring it to you. You don't have just to go there. And once that you do that, you have a little piece of it because you're connecting to this beautiful memory. And that's what I'm doing. Connecting to memories of joy rather than memories of hatred and pain and stress. So where would you like to be in the world right now? Where would you like to travel, right? You need to see how are you going to make yourself happy, okay? Questions so far? So in 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗆, I took out my cards from Survive to Thrive by myself. And just to explain another thing, you have the whole chakra system here. Each one of these cards can open your energy. That's 74 cards. 7 plus 4 is 11. It's master numbers. Everything is calculated and being thought of. And it's about you allowing yourself to actually shift whatever is stuck. So feel free to contact me. They're only $40 for 74 cards. So let us see. Let me start with some sage. So do we have any questions? For example, Suzanne, who is watching here with us, she was here, 𝗦𝗵𝗿 was it? And then she did meet the man of her dream. And now she's traveling the world. And I'm enjoying her life through Facebook. And we are shifting energies, right? All right. So, hello, kinesiology by Victoria. Who would like me to pull a card for them? This is the Nebulous, and this is the 𝗪𝗑𝗫. And the 𝗪𝗑𝗫 is the Chariot. I'm trying to see where you can see it proper. Okay? All right. So, this is my amazing nail polish. Isn't it pretty? So, because you see, that's for my little girl. She got her fun. What are you doing for your inner child? How are you making him or her happy? Unless they're genderless. And then how do you making it happy? So, who would like a card? Say me, and I'll give you a card. Me, 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 me. All the cards are ready. They're ready to jump. Who would like a card? Who was frustrated? Hello, Bree. Let me shuffle for you again. Yep. Okay, Bree. We'll start with you. Oh, shalom. I'm glad that you're all waking up. Bree, you're the first one. Bree, you are balanced. The card for you is balanced. I want you to say, here's the affirmation. This is for the crown chakra to thrive. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. The next one, Catherine. Catherine, self-acceptance, very good. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. Okay. Haruka, bird. Encouraged. This is a card for you to encourage yourself. I now feel encouraged and excited about living my life to its fullest potential. Here's your excitation about what you want to move forward. life link curriculum. Okay? We need to increase the awareness. I now choose to raise my vibration and be aware of what that is around me. Very good. Nikki, a card for you. I'm just going Insta and Facebook, okay? So, Nikki, the card for you is integration. I now choose to live my integrated life to the fullest potential. That is from the Thrive. Okay? Kinesiology by Victoria. Here you go, Victoria. I am a light worker. I am a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of DNA are now in ultimate vitality. Very good. Dell. Joy. You see, she got the winning card. Misery versus joy. Boom, you got the joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. That is amazing. You're welcome. Shalom Abba. מה שלומך? So, my dad just joined us. אבא, אתה טיפה יותר מדי מתרגש. אתה צריך עכשיו לנוח. זה הכל. It's my dad from Israel, 93. Bless his soul. Who else is here? Suzanne, you were the first one. Suzanne, you are coming into the light. Coming into the light. I am now part of the Universal Light Collective family. Amazing. Maybe give me a call tomorrow, as long as you're here. So just call me and we can have a little chat. Okay? Nat, a card for you. Nat, this is the time to do self-love. Self-love. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my self-love at any given moment. And self-love can be saying no as well. So saying yes to yourself can be saying no to others. And once that you're saying no to others, perfection. Perfection galore. Okay? So this is it. And give one to Vicky. A card for Vicky is back to life. Oh my God, how perfect. Tell Vicky to take her headphones off. I am now safe and back to life. Say it to Vicky. I am now safe and back to life. Vicky is my beautiful Reiki master, and I'm hers, that suddenly woke up with freaking stage 4, lung cancer, brain cancer, liver cancer, and we're just not letting her go because she needs to stay. It's not her time, right? Right. Okay. Who else would like me to pull them a card? You still with us here, Francis? Francis, the card for you is processing. You are processing. My processing methods are fast and accurate. My brain is now enjoying this freedom. Perfect. Oh, would you like me to pull one for me? Thank you so much. The card for me is free. So for me, I am now free to be in my full potential and self-actualized. It's very good. And it's very good as well for my renovation process. Extremely good. Because that means that I can bust some more bolas to start to get the things going. Yes, yes. Rose, would you like a card? Rose. Yes, Rose, would you like a card? So let me know if you want to have any card. So, to summarize, I'll do one more for all of us. There you go. Ultimate love. I am now, that's for all of us. I am now letting this train go. Not for too long. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. Those cards are just wonderful. And this is what we really need to do and to have. So, What did we speak about today? Misery versus joy. When you are in misery, the energy is sucked away from you. The world is being sucked away from you. Everything that you do is just being taken away. However, when you realize that you are in your power, that there are no actual inhibitions for you to be in your full flow, then you are free. You are free. You're literally free. You are free to thrive. You are free to express yourself. You are free to be in your full potential. And when you do make a mistake, it's actually an opportunity for growth. Okay? So look at everything, especially this week. You're looking at things to empower you and to support you and to keep you so happy. So I want you to glow from your inside. I want you to be connected and to allow yourself to be in that radiance, okay? So are you willing to radiate? Are you willing to glow and to be so empowered? All you need to do is just be. Be in your own powerful energy. Allow yourself to bathe in it. Allow yourself to express it. Allow yourself to really be. If you need help, you're feeling stressed, get one of those pendants. They are for all those empaths that are going out there, and that will actually push it away. It's like a shield to push it. And it is oh so powerful. I had yesterday someone who wanted to buy 2 from Adelaide. I asked him, I rang him and I said, send me a photo of yourself. And he did. And I said, because I'm tuning it for you. And then I've tuned them and I sent it to him. Hopefully he already got them. But it's like, it's as simple as that. And you will feel so much stronger and better that it's brilliant. And that's what I want. So no more self-hatred. Just love, just support. If you're feeling adrenal, go for a walk. Breathe. Have some water. Step away. Come back. Then everything will start to work for you even better. Okay? So thank you all for watching. Do you have any questions? And the remedies of the week, and I'll put the link today or tomorrow. In joy, in control, to take you out of that black dog, from black misery, from stress and frustration. If you went to any addiction, I'm in control. And it will start to clear your liver and to shift it. So people, I love you all. And I'm sending you so much love and light. And make the most of what you can whenever you can, because you're the best. So say your homework, I am the best. And you are the best. Okay? Love you all. Take care.